first graders, welcome back to math class with Ms. Six. This week we are going to be talking about representing numbers. So today I can represent numbers in standard, expanded, and picture form. This is a little bit of a review because we have talked about this in the past. There are different ways we can represent the same number. So first, let's review place value. This is going to help us with today's lesson. So we have our place value house. That's what I like to call it. We have our ones place, tens place, and hundreds place in this whole place value house. And the rules of the place value house are that only one digit can be in each place. So I cannot put several digits in the ones place. I can only have one. So if you're confused on what is a digit, digits are all of these numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are our digits. And we can combine them in different ways to make different numbers. So this number is a 3-digit number. We've only talked about 2 digits so far, so today we're adding the hundreds place. Yay! We're getting even better at our math skills now. So here's our hundreds place. This number is telling me I have 126, whatever kind of objects. And we can use picture form by drawing base 10 blocks. So we already know that our tens are going to be these sticks, and our ones are going to be X's. Those represent ones. These represent tens. And now this whole big flat square represents the hundreds. So imagine if we put 10 tens together, we would make a flat square to make 100. So now let's talk about our objective, which is representing numbers. There are different ways to write the same number. That's what that means. So I can represent a number in standard form, which is using those digits. I can represent a number in picture form by drawing base 10 blocks. And I can represent a number by writing it in expanded form. If you've seen the movie Toy Story, this is Slinky Dog, and his body is a slinky. That means if you pull it, it will expand and get bigger. So when we're expanding a number, guess what we're doing? We're making it longer, making it bigger. So let's practice representing numbers. So here I have the number 118. It might just look like a 1, 1, and an 8 smushed together. But my place value tells me this is the hundreds, this is the tens, and this is in the ones. I was about to say eights. So now let's try to write 118 in standard form. There it is in standard form. I'm drawing those numbers, the digits. And in picture form, I need to draw, this is telling me I need to draw 100 block, 110 block, and 8 ones blocks. There. And now expanded form, we're going to represent the value. So this square, this block, represents 100. So I'm writing 100, add, this represents a 10, and add 8. So I'm just putting the value of it. So let's try another number, 93. The standard form, oh, and did you notice something? I had to take off the hundreds place because this number is only a 2-digit number. So I'm going to only have a ones place and a tens place. So for standard form, 93, put a 9 and a 3. Picture form, I need to draw how many tens? This is telling me 9 tens blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens blocks, and 3 ones. So in expanded form, I want you to think, how would we expand that number? Remember, we're writing the value. I know that these tens blocks each equal 10. So maybe we can count by tens to help us. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 plus 1, 2, 3. 93. And here's a little trick. If you say the number slowly, it'll tell you how to write it in expanded form. 93. So I'm writing expanded with that plus sign in the middle to tell me all of it together equals 93. Now let's challenge ourselves with some harder questions. Let's take a standard form number and turn it into a picture form. Ooh, this is the standard number. Remember, hundreds, tens, and ones. So now I want you to try to draw it into picture form. You should have gotten, except I forgot to add another one. So it should have 5 ones. There we go. Now let's try to switch that and go from a picture to write it into standard form. Standard form is when we write just the digits. So I'm looking at this. This is 100, 110, and 4 ones. 100, 10, and 4 ones. 114 is my number. Wow. Now let's try to go standard form to expanded. And I'm putting the pictures down here to help remind you what they mean. Expanded, we're going to take out the values. Remember, hundreds, tens, and ones place. I'm going to have 100 plus 0 tens and 9 ones. When I'm adding a 0, you can put that 0 there, but adding 0 keeps the number the same. So I can also write this as 100 plus 9. And lastly, picture to expanded form. We're just switching them now. Picture tells me 100, this is my favorite one by the way, 100 plus 10, 20, 30 plus 1. I think this is the easiest way to get to expanded form. If I draw it out, 100 plus 30 plus 1. There we go. Now it's your turn. I hope you have fun completing the assignment, and I can't wait to see how you're doing, and I'll see you really soon on Zoom. Bye!